pulse X? Yeah, there's a volume bonus. So the larger you sacrifice, picture there's an up to 2.5x volume bonus. So how do you distribute that bonus? I believe that similar to the real world, the people that do the most volume get the best deal. So if you buy the most cars, you get the best deal from the manufacturer. If you buy the most TVs, you get the best deal from the manufacturer. If you sacrifice the most for a political statement, I think you should be rewarded more. Just like the real world. So you've got a maximum 2.5x multiplier bonus, and then you've got a minimum 1x, which is basically nothing. And then if you allocate it primarily to those that sacrifice the most, how would you do that? And I invented this, and I think it's a really cool invention. You pretend that there's an auditorium, and that you, when you sacrifice, each one of your points turns into a person, and they wear your shirt, the color of your team. So let's say the first guy's green. First guy sacrifices $1 million equivalent. And then he gets 1 million guys, and they march into the front of the auditorium. Now, it's kind of too many guys for this example, so let's just call it 100 guys. So he sacrifices $100. There's 100 guys. They march to the front of the auditorium. And then, some guy sacrifices 50. His 50 guys wear his shirt. They march in behind and line up behind those guys. And so they've got a worse seat. They're farther from the stage. And now, well, let's introduce one more guy. So now a guy comes with 200, sacrifices 200. His team puts on his shirts, walks up to the front where the team that only had 100 was, and they go, up. Got to move back, guys. Get out of your seats. And they go back, and then the new guys go in front. And so what you end up with is the larger sacrificers consume a larger portion of the prime real estate next to the stage, and they shove everyone else farther and farther back. So you understand this in your subconscious because you know sitting closer to the stage is better than sitting farther away. You get that. And you understand that there's a social ranking as well. Sitting in the back sucks when you sit in the front. Now, let me show it to you with math. These private messages from people with messed up names. Killing me. English, homies. English. It's awesome. A conductor, not a conductor, guy that works there. Flashlight, hat, can't remember what they're called. So that guy, he walks up to the front and he's got cards. And he looks at how many people there are. And then he takes the total 2.5x bonus and divides it by how many people there are. And so each card is a little bit less than the next card. And so he hands the first guy a 2.5x card. And he hands the next guy a 2.4999. And the next guy a 2.4988. And then just a little bit less each time, a little bit less each time. And it's linear. Each guy gets a card that's a little bit less bonus than the next. And so at the end of the show, these guys take their bonus cards. They go out to the front ticket desk and they swap them for their free, coins. And so what you end up with is, if you overtake someone else, you not only take all the large bonuses that they got, but shove them into a position where they get even less bonuses because they're consuming less of the area. So not only are you getting in front of someone and taking their bonus, but you're also getting more of the better bonus area, and they're being pushed into less valuable bonus areas. And so this, and it's really amazing game theory, because if you've got two guys that are right next to each other, it's very valuable to hop over another guy. Oh, it only costs $1 to go over him. And then they fight, and you can keep re-adding, and it's really amazing game theory. So, and I don't think anything like that's ever existed before. I think I invented it. There's a shocking number of AVAC sacrificed. Cool. Is that an AP open work